Carolyn, it's Nicole. Just checking in to let you know what this workout's going to be all about. We're going to do kind of a phase 1 strength program. I'll tell you about progressions during the workout. I'm going to take you through each of the circuits one time through in this video. So you can always stop the video so you can get through the other 2 circuits, 1 to 2 circuits for those programs. But ideally, you're going to do that without me because I'm not going to go through the entire part of that with you. I'm just going to demonstrate the workout so you know what you're doing. I want to real quick talk about my shirt. So these words, courage, connection, and confidence, are something I want you to think a lot about during these workouts. It takes a lot of courage to show up for yourself and keep doing these weight training workouts, but I want you to connect with your body while you're doing them. Think about what it feels like to work your muscles and to find that point of discomfort and work through that, not pain. We're working through that muscle burn, right? That's what we want to find so that you can increase your confidence by getting stronger. So here we go. First thing we're going to do is a little bit of a warm-up. So I'm going to send you this in a printed format. The first thing we're going to do is a supported squat. So find something, it could be a banister, or even the door handle on a door, or like the inside of a door frame you can hang on to. You should actually hang on to that so you can sit nice and low in a squat. And remember, when we're squatting, we're trying to sit the hips back, keep the body tall. We're just going to do nice and tall ones of these, or deep ones of these, fairly quick. And I don't remember how many I said here, but I think I said a minute or so. So we're just going to guesstimate. So again, we want to keep those knees coming out over the ankles, sitting the hips back, squeezing your butt to stand, keeping your chest up top. So use the banister if you need to. Think about squeezing your core and your pelvic floor. Exhale as you stand. So we're going to go 10 more. Lots of squats to start here. We want to get that heart rate going a little bit. Increase blood flow through the muscles. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. From there, we're going to go into a lateral lunge stretch. So we're going to get those feet wide. Sit back in the hips. Lengthen out the inner thigh. Same thing other side. Alternating sides. One more time each side, so make sure that chest is out. We're really trying to sit the hips back. And then same thing here, we're going to do a split stance. So we're going to stretch into the hips. So we're going to spread those hips long from front to back and then a little bit wide. We're going to take the hands in front and we're going to twist across the front leg. So working the balance a little bit here. Keep those hips pulled under, your shoulders stacked over your hips. And then we're going to switch. So again, kind of squeezing those inner thighs together, tucking the hips under, squeezing the butt, turning. 2 more each side, 4 all together. So trying to really feel this in those quads, tucking those hips through to really find the stretch in this back hip flexor. 1 more time each side. Right here. So the 3 pieces of equipment you're going to need, which I'll send you this in your email. You need a very small set of dumbbells, or you can use even like water bottles filled with water, stability ball if you can, or maybe even just a chair. Chair could work too. And then a strap or a band I'm going to grab right now. So band works. You might want to have this for future workouts, but for now, just for stretching your shoulders, even a long towel could work. So you're going to wrap your hands around. We're going to just stretch those hands back, okay? So in this stretch, what we're trying to do is keep those ribs locked down so we're not hyperextending into the back. We're just stretching those hands behind you. So if you're feeling the stretch in the front of the shoulder and the chest, coming back a little further if you can with each rep. 1 more time, stretching back to the shoulders. And then the last one here, we're going to put that band to the side. Split your stance so that your feet are staggered and still hip width apart. And all we're going to do is reach down for the front toe. So keep reaching down for that same toe. We're going to keep the back flat. We're going to stretch into this hamstring and stand. So we don't hold any of these stretches at the beginning for all that long. We're really just trying to get the body ready for a nice healthy workout and trying to make sure that we're getting into both sides of the body so we're a little more muscles. Most of us are pretty imbalanced from being one hand dominant. 2 more on this side. So again, we're trying to keep the back as flat as you can. Reach down the shin or to the toe. Trying to keep this leg fairly straight. 1 more time. Last stretch here. Great. Okay, so grab your ball. We're going to start, or your chair, and we're going to start with your legs up on the ball. And these are straight leg stability ball lifts. So you can start with your feet wide. You can also switch this eventually so your feet are around the corners of the ball, the toes are turned out to get more in your inner thigh, okay? So for now, we're going to start with those feet up high. Again, you can always switch this next time you do the workout. We're going to do these 1 time through. We're going to do 15 of them. The goal is to tuck your butt under and squeeze your hips to the sky. Your toes can turn out. Hold that for just about a 2 count and come right back down. So again, the primary thing we're trying to move to get this, or to squeeze to get the lift to happen, is your butt and your hamstrings, also your inner thigh. 6, 7, 8, try to really get that pubic bone to push up to the ceiling. 9, 10, 5 more. Let's try to feel that burn in the hamstrings and the butt. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Okay, from there, we're going to either, if you don't have a wall to put your feet against, that's totally fine. You don't have to have a wall, but it does kind of help to anchor your feet against the wall a little bit. So you just put the balls of your feet into the wall, bring the ball right into your thighs, and then come over the ball. Okay, so I'm going to keep pressing my balls of my feet into the wall with my toes touching the ground. Hands are going to come back towards my hips, and I'm going to try to lift, squeezing my hips only to about where I would be if I were in a normal posture, right? So I'm not going to hyperextend here, just normal. Come right back down, okay? So you're going to feel that, again, hamstrings, butt, and low back. Whole back side of your body. Squeezing up and right back down. Pull those shoulder blades in a little bit. Keep that chin tucked into your throat. So we're just maintaining that nice straight spine as you come up off the floor. And you'll start feeling this more and more in your low back as you go. Totally fine. We're actually trying to work your lower back a little bit here. Keep your tummy pulling away from the ball too. We're going to go 4 more. 1, 2. Keep those hamstrings engaged back in the thigh right here. 3. 1 more time. And 4. Perfect. You push that ball away. Give yourself a little child's pose stretch. Just kind of wiggling around back in those hips a little bit to release tension in the lower back. And then finally, we're going to do a little bit of cardio here. We're going to do 30 total reps. We're going to do a step back. So, again, you can hang on to door frame, door handle, so either side of the door handle, or a banister, or something like that. If you can, find some kind of anchor point, or you don't have to at all if you want to work your balance, okay? I'm going to show you this hanging on for the first half, and then I'll do it without it for the second half. So we're going to 30, 15 each foot. We're going to tap the foot back, okay? Tap the foot back. So now we're going to go full pace, quick as you can. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Try to sink low. 7, 8. Stand all the way up. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Okay, we get a 30-second break. So just shake it out. If you want to stretch something like a quad, that would be great. Or just walk around and get a sip of water. Breathe. Remember the mantra. Courage, connection, confidence. We're about 15 seconds left before we go again. So the point of these again is to get that heart rate up a little bit and also try to work those legs. So really get that blood pumping. Going again in 3, 2, 1. Step back. So trying to sink into this front leg. Imagine the knee staying right over the ankle. And then you're pulling yourself up from those hips. So I'm not counting, 6, 7, that's approximate, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, halfway, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, sink it down, 21, 22, 23, stand all the way up, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Whew, good. Okay. Perfect. So now we're going to go into more of our strength portion. So you can have some weights for this. If you want to get started without any weights and just work your form, that's awesome too. We're going to do 12 reps for each of these exercises. I'm going to go through each exercise in this set, and then I want you to stop the video and repeat it 2 more times. Okay? For now, we're doing a total of 3 sets of 12 of the next 4 exercises. Okay? So with the feet wide, we're going to bend this knee and hip, lengthen this other leg, just like we did in the warm-up. But now, keeping the chest out, you're going to aim for the instep of your shoe or ankle. Okay, however low you can get without breaking your back, meaning you don't have to round the back. Your chest stays out. Okay? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Switching sides now. Feet stay wide. 1, lengthen this side. 2, sit the hips back. Chest stays out. 3, 4, squeeze this leg all the way up. 5, 6, sit the back. Sit back. 7, 8, 9, 10. So again, you can hold the weight in this hand. 11, 12. Good. Another way you can make this one hard is by stepping into it and stepping back out of it. Stepping into it, stepping out of it. So that's kind of the next phase up if you feel like that one's getting too easy. Okay? Next, we're going to be doing a front plank. I actually want you to use either your chair, edge of a couch, a bench at the gym, or a stability ball. Stability ball is one of the harder ones. You're going to find a plank. So you're going to put your forearms on the ball, bring your hips down, and squeeze your belly in. If this doesn't feel very hard, reach your arms forward a little bit. We're just going to hold here. So in this position, we're trying to tuck the tail under, squeeze your butt, pull your tummy in, and if you need to, squeeze those elbows right underneath your shoulders, but again, to make it harder, we're going to maintain those out just a little bit away from you to challenge the core more. If you feel it start transferring into lower back, just keep those elbows tucked in, okay? Again, keep pulling elbows where you need them to be to challenge the core. Belly button is pulling to spine. Pelvic floor is strong, butt strong, quad strong, core strong, all of it tight. We've got 20 more seconds. Just holding firm here, just maintain everything really tight. Shoulder blades are going to squeeze into the back, belly's going to pull in. Ribs are trying to squeeze to the pelvis. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Okay, so that should have been anywhere from 45 seconds to a minute. You can time on your own for your next 2 rounds by just checking the clock. So with this one, you are going to add your little bit of weight. I'm going to show you at an angle here. So we're going to have the weights down close to your knees and you're hinging from your hips. So my back is flat, my belly is pulled in, so I'm going to take a little bit of that arch away from my low back. And then what I want you to do is with a long arm, look up at the ceiling without moving your hips. Okay, so we're trying to reach that arm up. So you'll find that without using any weight, this is actually pretty hard. 5, 6, we're trying to open that chest as you turn. 7, 8, and just holding this position in the butt and hamstrings is hard. 9, 10, 11, and 12. Switch sides. 1, belly's pulled in. 2, coming up over that rib cage. 3, trying to rotate the shoulders. 4, 5, Russian twist. So I like to use the big ball because it forces you to get a pretty big range of motion to start with. So seated on the floor, we're going to squeeze those knees together, squeeze your inner thighs. Lean back about 30 to 45 degrees. Tuck that tail under, so we're squeezing that core tight. Arms are going to be long. We're going to pick this ball up. So my back is still fairly straight here. I'm not rounding my low back. Chest is lifted. 4, 5, 6, going to 24. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Hips are still. 17, 18, 19, 20, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. So that's your first circuit. Okay? So we're working a lot on trying to get that core control, a little bit of legs, a little bit of upper body for your back and posture, especially trying to avoid anything that's going to aggravate that wrist and thumb. And then we're going to move on to the next set. So our next set is going to be prisoner squats. We're going to do 12 of these. So now we're going to use squats without any support at all. You're going to have your hands up by your head. So to show you from the front on a good squat, we want to make sure those feet are about shoulder width. We're going to pull those elbows back, lift the chest, pull the core in, and we're going to try to squeeze the tummy in. So we're bracing the core. We're going to sit back, keeping the knees wide. Okay? If you need to sit in a chair for this one, to sit down far enough, that's fine. Just sit to the chair and stand. Or, just doing them air squats, just go as low as you feel comfortable. Again, in this squat, we're trying to sit the butt back and get the knees wide. Okay? So we're going to do 12 of these in a row. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep going as low as you can. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Great. So now we're going to lay on your back. We're going to do a bicycle or an elbow to knee touch on your back, supine on your back. So the knees are going to come up. You're going to get that low back flat to the ground. We're going to cross elbow to touch the knee. If you put this other foot down on the ground, we're going to make it harder. Keep it up. And we're going to switch. Try to actually touch your knee if you can. Switch. 3, 4. Go to 24. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Touch that knee if you can. 11, 12. Halfway there. 12, 11. Rotate those shoulders. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Okay, last one. Still working those shoulders a little bit. Still staying mindful of that arm. We're going to be on your tummy. Arms are going to start right at your lower back. So when you come up, you're going to lift your chin and chest and shoulders away from the ground, pulling your shoulder blades into your back. So you can see I'm kind of winging my elbows up. So those are going to stay up. Shoulder blades are going to stay strong into your back, and then we're going to reach those arms straight up over your head. Almost like you're doing the breaststroke in the pool, okay? So we're going to tuck that pelvis down, tighten your butt, hold that. Chin tucks into throat. We're going to lift, shoulders in, reach up and around, back in, down, up, 2, in, down, 3. Keep that glute, those butt muscles strong. 4, should feel a lot in those shoulders. 5, also mid to low back. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep those arms reaching long. Back strong. 11. Last one here. Long arms. 12. So you should literally almost be able to clap your hands over your head, reaching so high up. And that is the end. Way to go.